We all want to see Bruce Banner fully Hulk out in Avengers Secret Wars, but after Savage Hulk's prolonged absence from the big screen, MCU Phase 6 can't just throw him into Secret Wars with no setup whatsoever. Thankfully, it's confirmed that Banner is in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And the clincher needed for Banner's big screen return serves a double purpose. If Smut Hulk returns to his Savage self in Brand New Day, this also gives the MCU enough time to properly set up Savage Hulk in Secret Wars. In relation to this, let's dive into the biggest question raised by Banner Hulk being in the Brand New Day cast.
Since this is the Hulk we're talking about, there are no straightforward answers to this question. On one hand, after the No Way Home memory spell, it's impossible for either Banner or the Hulk to remember Peter. Classic MCU films like Thor Ragnarok and Infinity War heavily imply that Smart and Savage Hulk have separate memories, so logically, only Banner, not Hulk, could still know about Peter's secret identity. While Banner and Peter have zero previous interactions in the MCU, Banner was very close to Tony Stark. Tony even helped Banner construct his Gamma Lab and keep Savage Hulk at bay. And during their interactions, Tony could have told Banner about Peter and Spider-Man, who was like a son to Tony. However, even if this was true, the Hulk is not privy to Banner's memories, so the Hulk would have no way of ever finding out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. In fact, magic is actually one of the Hulk's few weaknesses in the comics. On the other hand, the memory spell from No Way Home may have a loophole for the Hulk to remember everything. As Doctor Strange stated before Peter messed up the spell, everyone's gonna forget you're Spider-Man. And since Savage Hulk never technically found out Peter's secret identity, only Banner, not Hulk, was targeted by the Mind Wipe. So how could Savage Hulk possibly know about Spider-Man? In the comics, Hulk's healing factor is second to none. So while he lays dormant within Banner, Savage Hulk's brain could have healed enough for him to remember everything, even Banner's magically suppressed memories. In fact, Savage Hulk may be the only person in the MCU who knows Peter Parker's true identity. This theory may sound crazy, but as longtime Marvel readers know, there's no such thing as impossible to the Incredible Hulk.
The return of Savage Hulk is the only way for the MCU to have any hope of featuring a comic book accurate Bruce Banner. Also, other than Thor, Savage Hulk is the only OG Avenger who can come back outside the tired multiverse variant cliche. And apart from remembering Spider-Man, Savage Hulk paves the way for many more nigh impossible feats in the conclusion of the multiverse saga. Although Mark Ruffalo and Tom Holland haven't really shared screen time in the MCU, there's also no doubt that Spider-Man would have great chemistry with both sides of Banner. And finally, viewers have demanded Savage Hulk's return for years. If Brand New Day doesn't unleash the Hulk's true form, ScreenRant won't be the only one releasing negative video reviews of the new Spider-Man movie.